For lunch today, I'm at Hōseki, an intimate jewel box of a restaurant located here inside the Bulgari Resort. With just 10 seats at their counter and the rest facing ocean views, Hōseki offers one of the most exclusive dining experiences here in Dubai, where every guest is served directly by the chef. Hōseki, which means jewel in Japanese, opened in 2018 and has held a Michelin star every year since the guide launched in Dubai in 2022. Each omakase is shaped around the finest ingredients flown in daily from Japan. The restaurant is led by chef Masahiro Sugiyama, a 6th generation sushi master with a 160-year legacy. Born and trained in Tokyo, he mastered sushi under Kanesaka-san and is renowned for his exacting standards. Sugiyama maintains close ties with Japan's top producers, communicating daily with markets and sourcing directly to ensure every ingredient meets the highest level. And today, we'll be experiencing that journey one bite at a time. After a warm welcome, I was then presented with the menu. There were 3 options to choose from: a shorter format lunch menu, their regular full omakase, and their longest format, which also includes a selection of premium ingredients. I was then brought a welcome hojicha, and after a brief introduction from the chef, he presented the first course. So this is kind of like a corn puree. It's so sweet, and it's naturally sweet. That was followed by barracuda, lightly roasted and steamed, served with a sweet and sour sauce made using vinegar, miso, and Japanese mustard. This Japanese mustard is incredible. It's such a sweet profile to it.
How are you today? Good.
Thank you very much.
Good.
This was then followed by chunks of fresh Japanese hairy crab, served alongside a sauce made of vinegar, soy sauce, and citrus. It's soft, it's succulent, it's sweet. You can see as well that they've got like the miso, the crab miso here as well, that they use all the parts of it. There's so much crab meat here as well. I don't want to dip in soy sauce because it's so good on its own. So next up is sea bream. It's the sashimi course. Super simple. Sea bream, salt, soy sauce. And by the way, the chef make the soy sauce himself. This wasabi, by the way, has got such a lovely kick to it. And then chase it with a bit of pickled ginger. Again, simple, fresh, highlighting, good ingredient. There's only one non-alcoholic drink, which is their cocktail. It's called the haru. It's tangy, it's citrusy, it's carbonated. Think about it like a Japanese lemonade, but on an elevated level. Excellent. Really excellent. Next was bluefin kamatoro from the collar, one of the fattiest parts of the tuna, lightly cooked in a Japanese shabu-shabu style, and seasoned with a sauce made from ponzu, lime, soy sauce, and katsuobushi. And they cooked it shabu-shabu style, which means they basically they have like a hot broth, and then they'll take it and they'll kind of just do it very quickly, so it barely gets cooked on the outsides. Don't want to waste any ingredient. Oh, kanpeki desu. Dishware as well. Beautiful. So this one is trout with pickled onions, and it said just eat it all together. When it says pickled onion, it's very subtly pickled. A lot of it is like the crunch and the texture of the fish. It's soft, it's supple. Those onions, amazing. Next up, there was octopus and monkfish liver with smoked radish. Because we're in Dubai, they don't use any alcohol with the cooking process, and normally octopus they'd kind of like slow cook in satay. But this, they've done it, it's steamed it for 2 hours, and I'm gonna put a bit of wasabi on it as well. I've never had octopus prepared like that before. It is meaty. It's burnt, whilst at the same time being just like so soft. Monkfish liver, and on top is like a pickled radish. It's the foie gras of the sea. It's excellent. And the radish has that perfect texture as well, just to cut through that smooth creaminess. And for the final appetizer, rockfish grilled over charcoal and topped with radish. Really creamy and battery, just completely falls apart in there.
The skin on top as well, really crispy.
And now onto the sushi portion of the menu. I began with flounder, clean, delicate, with a mild sweetness and a touch of acidity, followed by striped jack, buttery, rich and firm. That was then followed by ikura, marinated in dashi with just a touch of soy sauce, a full mouthful of subtle oceanic brininess. The rice throughout was cooked really well, with each individual grain clearly defined and a gentle mild acidity. From there, the progression moved through the different cuts of tuna. First up was akami, the lean cut, delivering an intense, meaty flavour.
The underlying yuzu in there provides that lovely bit of citrus as well.
That was then followed by chutoro, the medium fatty cut, pure melt-in-the-mouth magic. And then finally, otoro, the fatty belly.
That tuna just completely melted on the roof of your mouth. Absolutely incredible. The quality of the fresh ingredients here and the way it's been seasoned as well. So this is their shrimp. It's going to be super sweet.
Delicate, clean and distinctly sweet. That was followed by horse mackerel and then onto the uni. Sweet and creamy with a welcome touch of wasabi just lightly hanging in the background. And then a lot of little shiroi ebi, incredibly soft and tender. And finally, to close out the sushi course, a classic tuna roll with the addition of pickled radish for acidity and crunch.
Last piece of the sushi roll.
To wrap up the savoury side of things was a miso soup full of umami with a couple of clams too. Then it was time for the sweeter things. Tamago, along with fresh melon and pear, both from Japan. These were served alongside some ocha, made using matcha from Kyoto.
Before I have it, I do have to say, generally, I'm not the biggest fan of tamago because I find the fishy taste to it, but we'll see. It's so smooth with barely any air bubbles in there. That's almost like set custard. Also, very mild on the fish grain. Sweet, it's mellow. So juicy. And if I was to squeeze it, this thing would just completely disintegrate. And for the final bite of today's menu is this red bean paste and matcha.
The total for today came to just over 2,700 dirhams, including the 1,300 dirham prepayment made at the time of reservation.
Well, I've just finished up here at Hoseki. The setting is done so incredibly well. From the contrasting dark walls and floors to the light countertop, there's almost a zen-like calm to the space. Everyone speaking in hushed tones, well, until the alcohol started flowing. The dishware was all unique, much of it handmade in Japan. And the view overlooking Jumeirah Bay is just gorgeous. Having a restaurant of this caliber here in the Bulgari Resort is really fitting. The service, it aims to recreate that authentic Omakase experience. But for me, it was a bit of a mixed bag. The staff, they were warm, they were welcoming, they were very quiet and reserved, greeting me in Japanese and throwing in the occasional Japanese phrase here and there. Yes, it's a nice touch and tries to build on that authentic feel. It just didn't really come across completely authentic. Chef Sugiyama, on the other hand, well, that's a completely different story. He hit the mark perfectly. And honestly, that's what made it feel like being in Japan again. I get it, we're in Dubai and not Tokyo, and the cultures are vastly different. But Chef Sugiyama kept it pure and authentic. And he's the one that makes the space truly memorable. And then, of course, where it really matters, the food. Chef Sugiyama hit every single mark flawlessly. The highest quality ingredients are flown in from Japan, and it really shows. His mastery, his precision, and the way he makes it all look so effortless is just something else. Every bite was perfectly balanced, each flavour and texture working in harmony, always letting the protein stay centre stage. When I closed my eyes, I was right back in Japan. The flavours, the technique, the feeling. Bite after bite of utter perfection. I was definitely making a lot of happy noises throughout. All in, a truly exceptional omakase and one of the most authentic Japanese dining experiences you will find here in Dubai. And as always, thank you for watching. On to the next one. Goodbye.